buildings, entire communities, systems of every type and size imaginable. Our world, our very way of doing business, becomes more complex and more competitive every day. Each company's success becomes ever more dependent upon those doing the work, applying the technology, the engineering technicians and technologists. And so it follows that success, for both employers and owners alike, is linked to the engineering team and the competencies of the engineering technician and technologist. Yes, this competitive marketplace will present challenges to us all. As a technician, what can you do to distinguish yourself and stay ahead of the crowd? Employers, how can you assure clients that your staff is competent and qualified? Rule makers, how can you, the owners and standard-setting bodies, ensure the quality of the end product? The answer? NICET. The National Institute for Certification in Engineering Technologies is affiliated with the National Society of Professional Engineers. We've been helping people meet these challenges for over 35 years. We are dedicated to providing nationally recognized certification programs for engineering technicians and technologists. NICET provides real-world, work-related certification programs, concentrating on actual job tasks in a variety of technical fields: building construction, construction materials testing, fire protection, geotechnical, industrial instrumentation, low-voltage electronic communication systems, transportation, underground utilities construction. Quite a list, and there's always more in the works. Let's zero in on transportation for just a second. A single certification program for this broad field is not practical, because distinct specialty areas exist, such as highway construction, highway maintenance, and bridge safety inspection. Therefore, we currently offer 7 certifications in transportation. We call these specialty areas subfields. We didn't stop there, though. Take highway construction, for example. In some parts of the country, asphalt is the primary paving material, while in other areas, concrete is far more common. Because regional practices favor one material over another, technicians applying for NICET certification can tailor their certification examinations so that they are tested on what they routinely deal with on the job. As I said, it's a real-world, work-oriented process, recognizing individual competence and achievement in a variety of specialty areas. Because the technical aspects of jobs vary so greatly, the content of the certification programs has to vary, but the framework for certification remains the same across the board. That is to say, we use a unique certification model that makes the certification comparable in all aspects except the actual technical content. Because of this unified approach, employers and rule makers can evaluate the suitability of those who will work on a project, regardless of the specific task at hand, and utilize them with a high level of confidence. It's this versatility that makes NICET different from other certification programs. Because we focus on the individual and the tasks performed, we are not limited to one industry. We support a viable career path for technicians and technologists by providing multiple levels of certification that recognize basic skills through senior-level skills. Our custom-designed certification programs are a real strength. NICET has more than 30 programs to choose from, and NICET's focus on job tasks provide a variety of ways to meet your certification requirements. Your specialty area may already be covered by one of our certifications. And if it's not, it's likely that many of the job tasks will exist in several of our programs, and they can be combined with some new job tasks to easily create a completely new certification program for your specialty area. Our programs are developed through the combined efforts of NICET and industry representatives. Here's the process in a nutshell. First, we assemble a team of individuals from among the stakeholders: employers, regulatory agencies, practitioners, associations. Together, we define the work. That is, we identify the existing job tasks and the knowledge and abilities required to do the work, the competencies. Next, we refine and group these into progressively higher levels of competency. The program is then reviewed by a larger group of the stakeholders to ensure that it is comprehensive, relevant, and nationally applicable. We complete the development process by running a pilot test. Groups of people who may be interested in becoming certified are tested using the new exam, and we use the results of the pilot test to determine if the program is ready for open testing. NICET provides over 120 testing locations nationwide, and we offer test administration services for those organizations that may already have their own certification program. Each test is customized for the examinee, the person taking the test, from our extensive question database by a state-of-the-art computer system that manages the testing and certification process. Tests are open book, multiple choice exams, and the results are in the examinee's hands within 2 to 4 weeks after the test. But testing is only one part of the NICET certification process. We view our applicants with a much wider perspective, one that includes relevant work experience, verified on-the-job performance, and personal recommendations. A NICET certification recognizes not only job knowledge, but also work experience. NICET certifies a person's actual abilities rather than their potential. By incorporating these 4 components, the result is a certification that really means something, one that's accepted nationwide as evidence of a level of accomplishment and expertise. And for these reasons, NICET certification has gained wide acceptance as a measure of career progress, and in some cases has become a requirement for employment or promotion.
Basically, it is part of our job requirement now. It's not mandatory, but soon it will be, so we're just kind of getting a step ahead of everybody else. So when and if it is state required, we'll already be in place and have the testing over with and have all the certifications in place. But yeah, when you do accomplish it, wherever you go, you can take it with you in the United States. So that makes it that more worthwhile goal than something that's just local.
Employers across the country are capitalizing on the benefits of having nationally certified employees. From gaining a competitive edge to developing evaluation and training programs, or simply to meet contract requirements, businesses have turned to NICET and found solutions.
There's a lot more competition for people moving up into the higher ranks of engineer and technician series. And I'm sure that's the same way across the country. And what we're looking for is we're looking for the most qualified people, and we feel that the NICET is one level of that. We're getting better inspection, we're getting more professionalism amongst our engineer and technicians, and I think that's important. Our goal is to one day have the NICET as the minimum qualifications for all our engineer and technicians.
While business people turn to NICET to be competitive, the rule makers look to us for a means of ensuring workforce competence.
In order for a waste containment facility to perform properly, that material has to be installed correctly. Our studies show that simply designing and delivering to the job site the correct materials does not a good facility make. There was a concern about construction quality assurance and the certification of those performing that act. Through our knowledge of NICET, through the National Society of Professional Engineers, we came to the conclusion that NICET offered much of the facilities and infrastructure that we needed. Once we met with NICET, it was obvious that they were the right fit for this job.
By creating programs that recognize the attributes of competent technicians and technologists, NICET provides a national standard that serves as a benchmark for a broad range of users. In over 35 years, NICET has certified more than 90,000 people. We currently produce over 12,000 individual exams each year, and we have over 30 specialty certification programs. We will continue to build our reputation for providing reliable and effective certification programs. Programs that provide engineering technicians and technologists the tools to design and develop their career path. Provide employers the competitive ammunition they need in an ever-changing marketplace. And provide rule makers with a mechanism for evaluating worker competence. If you're serious about your future, if you want to stay competitive, NICET can provide what you are looking for.